I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hop the plane out for greener grass. Found out that
Hey, what's up guys? It's Ashley and I'm here at the St. Augustine Amphitheater to interview one of my favorite artists and friends, Andy Grammer.
See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Ashley and I am here with Andy Grammer backstage at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. First time you've been in Florida and it hasn't rained before one of your shows. We appreciate it greatly.
We're gonna hold out.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, so congratulations on the album that just came out in August.
Thank you so much.
The title, Magazines or Novels.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
So to me, magazines or novels, the title is, I was kind of bouncing back and forth between my love of pop music, right? Like I love pop music, but I also love like really quality songwriting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I like both sides of it. I like shiny like sounds that grab your attention and like just flick through and like, who's that? Oh my god, what's that? Like I like those sounds kind of sometimes.
Right.
But if it's just that, then I don't care. I really care about the lyrics and what else is in there.
Right.
So I had fun exploring sonically some different areas that I hadn't been to before.
Yeah.
But I wrote 100 songs to get the 12 that I'm like really proud of.
That's
So
yeah.
magazines or novels, like I hope I did it. It's up to you guys.
You did, and it's funny because I was going through and listening to the album profusely over the last couple of weeks, and I was kind of wondering what the differences were between the process that you went through to put the first one together and then what you went through for this one, because the songwriting is it's a lot different, you know, for anybody that's heard it, and hopefully you have.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the lyrics are deeper as the first one were, but they just, it's a little, like you went to a different place almost.
I went to a different place. I heard this thing, I'm a big podcast guy, I love podcasts, and I was listening to this comedian I forget who it was, but somebody said something about like, never be funnier off stage than you are on stage. Right?
Okay.
So like, if you go up as a comedian and you're not as funny as you are off stage, that means you're not like sharing your true self when you get up and do your art, right?
Interesting.
And so I decided like, oh man, you know what? I don't know if I've been is there like another level of honesty I can go? Can I be even more authentic on this? And I tried it really hard and failed sometimes, and sometimes I got it right. But I feel overall really proud of the second album. Like,
you should be. It's great.
You get who I am on this one.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Was there like a kind of a strange situation or story behind any of the tracks on it?
No, it was just like each time it was like a deep, going even deeper, writing a lyric like, oh man, that might not make me look too cool, or that might not. That's too authentic. Is that going to look badly on me?
Right.
But I'm a very positive guy. But that's not. So positivity not grounded in reality or pain or something is just kind of airy-fairy fluff.
Right.
Right? That's why I think Keep Your Head Up kind of work, because it's keep your head up even though life is super hard, right? And so I think my image after the first album was like, that guy is super happy. And I am a happy dude, but people who know me know that it's not like an airy-fairy happy. It's like just trying to get through shit.
Right. Just trying to get through shit.
With like a smile on. Trying to get through it with a smile on. And I think I did a little bit better job on the second album of being like, oh, okay, this is who I actually am.
Right. I mean, it's.
And the first one's a part of who I am too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second one, I definitely, it's good. And it's a different style almost. Like I can hear it and tell that it's still you, but it's definitely an evolution of it.
Yeah.
And speaking of evolution, what artist would you most like to collaborate with now that you've kind of gotten your feet wet and you've performed with Taylor Swift, you've played with Gavin a couple of times and all this other stuff? So
it's so interesting. I don't know right now off the top of my head. I would definitely still like to do something with like a Macklemore. That would be awesome.
Right.
I think I could write a really cool hook that you could sing.
I think you and Ryan Tedder should get together and make some magic.
A lot of incredible artists.
He's great. All right, so we pulled some questions from Twitter.
Let's do it.
Have you ever been starstruck by anyone?
Just was the other day when I met Chris Martin. Starstruck.
You finally met Chris Martin, because we talked about Coldplay the last time and you didn't get to see them live.
Totally starstruck.
Really?
That guy's awesome.
Did you like say anything to him, or you
I kept it cool, but I was definitely starstruck.
Fangirling on the inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Most embarrassing on-stage moment?
Most embarrassing on-stage moment. Well, I don't know about of all time, but definitely of this tour so far. I'm doing a looper pedal on this tour, right?
Right.
Which is pretty awesome and pretty risky because if you screw it up, it's like it just loops.
It's a very intricate process.
It's intricate,
right.
and we built this pedal because we wanted to do something that we couldn't find that was you couldn't purchase it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got together and we actually built it with me and 2 other guys, and so it's been like a little bit of a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
So the first show, like something came on out of nowhere and like just blared around. I was like, oh God, oh no. So that probably would be the most embarrassing of this tour. But since then, we've worked out the kinks, and it's so cool. It's really awesome.
I'm looking forward because you're by yourself.
I'm by myself.
No full band.
I got a kick drum, I got a hi-hat, a snare, and I got my guitar with a bunch of sounds on it. And
but I think that's good because you have so many different levels like to your talent that I'm actually kind of excited that you're by yourself so that everybody really gets a sense for that.
I think it's important to continually switch it up, to push yourself,
keeps
see
you
where
sharp.
you can go. Because if you just keep coming back with the same stuff, I think people go like, okay, I've seen that. Mm-hmm. You know, similar to like a comedy act. Like if you've heard the jokes,
right?
It's like, cool, I want to hear them again, but like, what else? What else have you got?
Right, different punchline.
Yeah, different punchline.
Interesting. What would people most be surprised to know about you?
Super surprised to know about me. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty much who I am. I've recently tried to start eating healthy, even though I'm a super sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I'm on the pulse of that.
Bring cookies to a show. And
yeah, if you bring cookies to my show, it really hurts. Now. I used to request them. Now I'm like, oh God, just be careful because I'm trying hard not to. So if you put them in my face. Yeah.
Pre-show rituals.
Pre-show rituals. What do I got? I used to sometimes do some push-ups. And just kind of like get in the zone, try to make sure I get
so you look swole when you got your guitar on you. You're just like,
everybody, just get into a mental space to try and go do something that's worth everybody's time.
Oh gosh. And what's the one piece of advice that you've picked up over your career so far that you'd pass on to other people?
My dad gave me advice in high school. He said, all the cool people are constantly changing, so be nice to everybody.
That's a good one. Be kind to one another, like Ellen says.
True.
All right, well, Andy has a show to get to. The new album, Magazines or Novels, is available on iTunes, and I highly recommend that you check it out because you will not be disappointed. My friend, thank you for sitting with me and chatting again.
I appreciate it.
Look forward to the show.
Yeah, see you soon.
And you'll be on tour next year, right?
Yeah.
That's all still worked out?
Right now. Yeah.
Perfect. So make sure that you catch him if he's in a city near you, and we will talk to you all later.
Change us. Find our way back home.